You're watching Living the Dream.
This is Raj Palomino.
Mimi Cortez.
Roger Palomino.
With Mimi Cortez. Living the Dream. This is going to be filmed here in Houston.
We're going to have many surprises coming up this season with new guests.
Living the dream, 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 dream. Hey guys, we are here with Sam Rivas on Living the Dream, only with Mimi Cortez. And Sam Rivas, I'm sure y'all have all heard about him. He's an actor, he's a producer, and you're also a director.
Yes.
Yes, and he's also going to let us know what's going on with his new project, Sangre y Familia. And this is going to be filmed here in Houston.
Yes,
Tell us a little bit more about what is this movie all about.
Well, pretty much the film is set here in Houston. It's about a guy who chooses, his life, different, either from death or to be a part of either his gang, or choose a life between his family, his wife, and his kids. So the whole idea is in between kind of the American Me Bound Beyond, or without the hardcore prison stuff. So this is more of a storyline showing that the guy's choices of being for his colors or being a part of his family, because he really wants to grow on that and get it all together. So but pretty much his whole journey through this film is to find out who he is and realize exactly what's his choice in life.
And this is, this movie is based on real, stuff that goes on, in life.
Yes.
And so there's many people that can relate to this movie. So,
exactly.
Yeah. What do you have? Are you directing and you're producing this movie as well?
Yes. Well, to the first question you answered, yes, this film does relate to a lot of the, public what's actually going on.
Mm-hmm.
Not only in just Houston, it's worldwide. Gang violence is everywhere. You look, it's either across the border of Mexico, or either it's either in the UK, or anywhere in the United States or the country, you have gang violence. But to me, bringing the story that we have, it not only just shows about the violence that really goes on out there in the world, but shows that there is another side of it that does pass by with the whole story. And then us, from doing the film that we're doing, that we got together, Sangre y Familia, is that we are not only got the whole film working together, but we are going to be supporting, giving out charities for gang violence, stuff about women abuse and stuff. That will help. That give these charities for the film. Part of our funding is going to be included with charities to give for this stuff, because some people don't understand the way how life is. Some people live on the different sides of the street, but the way how life is, it perceives itself. You can pull up at a street light and somebody can turn around and rob you. It doesn't make a difference what it could be, but it's just the way how a lot of it is. But far as the story wise, in directing, myself and Bobby J, my writer, Robert, we were slated to direct, but since we've already had a lot to think about the film, we really thought about exactly what do we want for the best for the project. Mm-hmm. Myself, I have directed, several short films, and I'm directed a feature film. I'm directing a feature film right now. Right. But I think that getting somebody who's lived this type of life, who's been around this kind of life and been there, you have to have somebody who not only who's lived it and been there, who understands the credentials of directing. It's just not anybody can pick up and sit there and say, hey, I can direct. So when we went with the person we chose, it was a big thought process, and we already knew once we made the decision, talking among my production and my cast, that this is what we want.
And this is the reason why it sets it apart from other ones that you have directed, because you can actually relate to this movie. And,
yes.
And it's definitely...
Yeah, myself, I've never been part of any gang violence or anything such sort. I've never been in any kind of trouble with any police or anything, but the story is just, you have to understand it. Like I said, right now the script is only being invited for selected few to read this film, the script, and it's not like everybody out there is getting to say, hey, let me read it, and put their eyes on it, saying, whoa, 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 whoa. It's the way it's going is, it's a real oriented, like I said, people can go on Facebook and Sangre y Familia movie and look up, and you can look up the synopsis of what we have. But this life, it's just, it's what goes on, I mean, over the border, I mean, like I say, I mean, worldwide it happens.
I definitely think this movie is going to be a hit. What are some of your, has it been a challenge, I'd say, to cast some of your members, or what are some of your challenges that you've came across?
Actually, I wouldn't want to say it was a challenge. It was just knowing who you know and in the business and working with the right people. I mean, a lot of my really good friends, and the thing is, a few of these guys are actually my really good friends that are in the film. Franco Vega, he's one of my leads in the film.
Okay.
He goes by Junior. I mean, he's a really good friend of mine. And he is, I mean, he's a phenomenal actor. I mean, wow, I mean, I couldn't give him anybody the part for Junior to anybody but him. And then Anthony Rojardo, I mean, well, Franco is from Los Angeles. And then Anthony Rojardo, he is from San Antonio. And I mean, a lot of people know him from the Walking Dead TV series as Miguel, and as well he did a part in Shopborn Lava Girl, so with Robert Rodriguez. So he's into the business, and Anthony's a really up-and-coming Latino actor. I mean, that's really, people are noticing him. I mean, he's really getting, you know, a lot of stuff done. And to me, like the other characters that I have, Roberto Sanchez, well, Sanchez, he is very well known in the Hollywood industry. I mean, it's just, I can keep going on.
Yeah, you
questions?
also have Santiago Villalobos. He came out in, what is that movie?
He did one, All She
Crazy.
Can. There's one he did called All She Can that went to Sundance with Santiago. He was one of the actors in there. I mean, great guy. I mean, he did Deadliest Warrior, I mean, stuff. He did little parts on
Definitely you have some really great actors, you know, in this film, like Alyssa Bernal. She came out in the Symphony of Silence, so you have some really good. When are you filming now, or when do y'all start filming?
Right now we are in the process of getting all the contracts for the intents for production. You have to really have, I mean, when you're working with production and people who are in SAG actors and union, I mean non-union, you have to make sure it be production. There's a whole bunch of paperwork from the SAG to production you have to get. And right now we are not filming until slated till December to February.
Okay.
Is we're going to be open. I mean, open for either early December or no later than February. We're going to be shooting. So, but right now we are in the process of attaching on everybody that we have. Like I said, we have attached Franco Vega, we have attached Anthony Rojardo, we have attached Roberto Sanchez, we attached Neil Brown Jr., we've attached Wilmer Calderon, we've attached our director, Emilio Rivera.
There's tons.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a bunch of people, and then also there's other people that we are still waiting for to really bring on to the project. We can't really announce until proper, I mean authorization, but all these guys that I've mentioned has already locked on to the project.
So I definitely think this movie is going to impact and, you know, get to our audiences, most of our audiences home, and make a difference, you know. Also, do you have any, for people, our audience that are watching us, any open auditions that they might, you know, be interested in auditioning?
Yes.
Or is that over with?
No, actually, we are doing a silent auction right now. Not an auction to buy anything, but a silent auction that we're auditioning. I mean, everybody right now that are a part of the project that are like a big asset to the film. And what we're doing is all the silent auditioning to get it together, to make sure who we're bringing in for this whole film. And doing that makes it a lot easier casting the main parts for the film. And soon hereafter, close to, I think, right now we are actually really looking to do the auditions for Houston, because we are auditioning in Houston, San Antonio, Corpus, Los Angeles, and Miami, because those are all the locations that we're shooting at. Okay. So, but far as auditioning, it wouldn't be probably set out to probably after summer. You'll see it out, whatever, either probably feature casting films, when I have a private agency putting out all the castings, but you'll probably see it on Facebook, especially on the Sangre y Familia movie page.
Now, that's your Facebook, Sangre y Familia?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I have others, but for the film, yes, this is what I have is for the film.
Well, I do want to congratulate you on this, you know, movie. I definitely think it's going to be a great hit. Like, you know, you said, it relates to a lot, and there's many many people in different ethnicities, doesn't matter what color you are, that can definitely, you know, relate to this. And so it's going to be a hit.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sam, for being here and living the dream with us. And I think, like I said, you know, this show, it's about, you know, people that just fall, but, you know, you have to get up and keep on going, be persistent, and just work with what you have, just like you said.
Okay.
Thank you very much. And you were watching Living the Dream, Sam Rivas and Mimi Cortez.
Thank you.